improvement enough? I mean, well, how do you view this one? It was better than the previous two, but
Well, therein lies the problem. Like, we're happy with the effort and the response. Obviously, it was much improved over the past 2 games. Very competitive group that worked their butts off and gave themselves a chance to win. But that part of the game is a given. It should be a given on a nightly basis. So that's the problem we have right now. I'm glad the group responded, but short end of the stick, another 1-goal loss. When I look at the game, we had 2 really good chances within the first 10 minutes, probably a couple breakaways. Had a real good chance on a 2-on-1, and Schneider made an excellent save. Their power play gets them 2, and we get shut out, and that's probably the difference in the game.
One of those goes in, Todd, would it have forced them to maybe open up and be less restrictive in the neutral zone?
Well, it was a tight game, I thought, both ways. Both teams checked well. They're known for that type of game, and they rely on their goaltender to make saves when they break down, but they are a very positionally strong team, and they lull you into thinking you've got something going on and you never shoot the puck, and I didn't think our group shot near enough, and we got a little too cute at times and wanted to pass when we should be shooting, and as a result the volume wasn't there, and to score against that team and that goaltender you need volume.
Todd, sorry if I come a little late here. Are you happy with the response from the weekend and the effort tonight?
You two must be thinking exactly like.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. No, yeah, I was, as I mentioned, the effort part of it is a huge improvement for what we, effort, execution, structure, commitment level, tenacity, toughness, ruggedness, anything you want to talk about was way better than what we saw in New York and significantly better than what we saw in Montreal. And that's a really good thing for our team tonight. But as I mentioned to Rob, that's one of the problems we have, is that's a given. That should be there all the time. We shouldn't be talking about that. But we can make it that way if we decide that that's real important night in and night out. And if we don't play that way, we have no chance of winning. If we do play that way, we have a chance to compete with a lot of teams and do our best to win.
if you can script it up, you'll give Taylor Hall and Connor McDavid breakaways in the first 5 minutes. I mean,
yeah, exactly. If you want it on, if you pick 3 or 4 guys off our team and you wanted it on their stick early in the game, those are the 2 guys you'd pick. One guy made a great save, the other one got beat, or the other one was beat by a post, and coming down even on the 2-on-1, Letestu who got a shot, then he got his rebound off as well. So, but again, I go back to just to being a little too fancy, a little too cute against a real good defensive team. You can't be that way. Shoot to break them down and then play off the pads. We didn't want to do it.
had some wild mood swings on this trip. A 7-2 win, an 8-1 loss, and now a much better effort now. I mean, is that something you want to kind of level out at some
No, we're yeah, we definitely want to level it out. We have to. We've gone through a lot of phases this season. We're into another phase right now where we need to decide where we're going, what we're going to do over the next little bit. I think we're going home to 5 or 6 games. And in my opinion, we have to look at pushing the needle forward and improving in a lot of areas. We're still hoping that Klefbom gets back in the lineup. If he does on this homestand, then that'll help us a little bit. Nuge is obviously far off, but power play with Connor looks a little more dangerous. Penalty kill was going really good up until the last few games on this trip. Defensively, we've had some really good outings and then some just red rotten ones. So consistency is probably one of our goals over the next 5-6 games at home.